Yes, graduates, welcome to Hard Talk Podcast with HTK. Fasten your seatbelts. Hey, users and subscribers, welcome back to another episode of Hard Talk with HTK. Boy, I am telling you, this Jayden case has got me very perplexed. There are some new things that has come to the fore that I need to share with you. Now, first of all, I am going to share with you some clips that were played over on TikTok. Now, this includes some government official that came forward anonymously to say that he is very much aware that the police are on the case and that things are being looked into. Now, guys, I do not know if this individual is legitimate. And even when I was listening to him, he calls himself Andrew. There are certain things that he was saying that I was like, surely if the police were actually doing something, you should be aware of these details by now. You know, it coming like say the whole thing is moving at a snail's pace because they are not prioritizing Jayden Smith's case. I do appreciate the fact that this person took the time to come on social media in order to bring some kind of hope to the process. However, it raises some serious questions about whether or not things are being done efficiently and whether or not they are actually covering the right bases. So, without further ado, take a listen to this clip. And let me know what you think in the comments about this so-called government official.
Let me ask you this other question. Even though, and you don't have to
Yeah, but
answer.
before Candy, that information I'll certainly pass it on. That he
Right.
was seen.
And it is the neighbor.
He was
It is the
seen. He
neighbor
was
of
seen in a. He
Jayden.
was seen where? Help me.
Yes. The
Where?
neighbor of Jayden would have seen Jayden in Jayden's taxi stand ramping with some of his friends.
Okay. Well, you never got any
I
information as
went
to
to
whether
that
or not he
home
took. He
on a
took.
live video. No, so him never
Oh,
see him
okay.
take no car, but he left him there. He left him at the
Oh,
taxi
okay.
stand ramping with some of his
And
friends
and 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 that is his
in
neighbor.
Willowgate.
Okay.
Your neighbor, Jayden
I'll
has to
pass on
park.
that information.
Jayden, his son and Jayden is friends.
My
You,
next
you
question.
you want to give the neighbor name? I don't know if you think it's safe.
I don't know him name. I don't know him name. If you go back and look at a video where L.A. Lewis was interviewing two little boy, one of those little boy is Jayden's friend, which his father would have seen Jayden in the taxi park in the evening.
Okay.
There's
All right.
another lady. There's another lady who, for her son, would have seen Jayden in Willowgate, same place, and she called Jayden's auntie to tell Jayden auntie that she had saw Jayden, and she said the auntie never sound like she even really want to hear her say the lady see him.
So, before we go any further, did you hear what this man said? He is speaking about the witnesses, additional witnesses, who saw Jayden in a taxi park in the evening. This is the evening that Jayden went missing. He is recounting that there were friends of Jayden. There was a lady who saw Jayden in the taxi park. He gives very specific information to this government official. What was particularly interesting was what he said about the response of the aunt. That a phone call was made to the aunt to say that they are seeing Jayden in the taxi stand, and the aunt did not sound as though she was interested. Now, why would the aunt of Jayden Smith not react in a positive way to this sighting, given the fact that she by then would have known that Jayden was missing? Is it that She knew a plan was about to unfold, and she had no intention of interfering with that plan. I want you to continue to listen to the things that are being recounted. Now, these are people who have been on the ground working to find out what has happened to Jayden. The person who is speaking is somebody who was a part of the search team and also who did follow-up communication on the ground. Take a listen.
Mr. Andrew,
And
can
with this,
Hold on a
can I ask
minute.
you another question? And you don't have to answer this either.
Okay.
Do you know if the police viewed the hospital footage or not?
hospital and everything.
I don't know of hospital footage.
Or do you know if they viewed any pharmacy footage?
No, the only footage I learned of 3 footage.
Okay.
The school, the one at what do you call it, Megamart? Megamart and the pizza place.
Okay, so being like how you have an inside where you could relay names, is it possible that you could see if they did get to view the pharmacy footage where Mr. T said he dropped the key off to Shanique, and to check out their alibis of what time she reached the hospital? Maybe you can just bring that up to them.
So this is new information to me. Remember, I told you it was just last night I really got wind of certain information and exerted interest when I was scrolling through before. But this is new information to me. So do you want to tell me who, because you mentioned she, I don't know who is she,
Okay, so
and key
the
and all this.
discrepancy is the discrepancy with everyone is the interview that Surprise and L.A. Lewis did with the uncle named Mr. T, who gives 2 separate times of the young lady entering and him meeting up with her. He first said,
What young lady?
the young lady, her name is Shanique.
I mean,
She is the cousin of Jayden, who's the mother of the 2-year-old's foot who had gotten broken.
okay. You say I suspected that that's the person you're talking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So in his interview, when you have the time, you can review it. Mr. T says that Shanique came in very early in the morning. He met her at a pharmacy and gave her the keys to freshen up with her friend. Allegedly, the keys are to a Airbnb that is owned by the principal of Jayden's school. The second issue is when the cousin gave her interview, she said that she did not come in the morning, that she came in the afternoon and met her mother at the hospital and relieved her at around 6 p.m. So the uncle has a timing of 2 p.m. and she has a timing of 6 p.m.
Okay.
So if the police were to check out the footage of the pharmacy around 2 p.m., we could realize if she got here earlier or 7 p.m., whatever. The fact is, one is stating, hold on. The fact is, one is stating that she arrived in the morning, and another statement is stating that she arrived in the evening.
Certainly.
There's more to that.
Certainly.
There's more to that.
I'll follow up on
She
that.
did.
Do you see what I mean when I say that the fact that this man is a government official and he doesn't know these key details about potential hospital footage? That's why I say that the whole conversation just sounded so strange to me. Because if you have got a deeper insight into the investigation process, surely that should have been a question that was raised. How can we get a hold of the footage at the hospital? Now, I am hearing that there are 3 camera footages that are being explored. Megamart, Little Caesar, and the school camera footage. Why is it that a crucial piece of evidence like the hospital footage does not feature high on this list of evidence? So you see what I mean when I say that the police are not prioritizing this case, because that is something that should have been one of the first things that they get a hold of, especially given that this was the last sighting of Jayden before he separated from the rest of the family. Remember, at that point, Jayden was with everybody who is supposed to be his guardian. And we're talking about the aunt, the uncle, the brother. So all of them were together on the Thursday night at the hospital. After that, it's only, fractions of the group that have witnessed Jayden at some point or another. So this is a point that is a starting point before you track everything else. To think that the only footage that they are looking at is the footage when Jayden actually went missing is ridiculous to me. Let's keep listening.
All right, you need to take this. She said that she did not go to nowhere but the hospital. She changed her clothes at the hospital. She do everything at the hospital, and she left when they were transferring the child. So she never got nowhere, got changed. But Mr. T come now to say that he gave her the key.
Shanda, I'm aware of that. I'm telling him the time that he can check the footage.
Don't listen to them right now, K and Q. You're focused. You're focused right now, baby girl. Be here for me and ask Angela the relevant.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate what she's saying. What she's saying to see where to see where.
Yes, sir. I'm giving you the footage time. The footage time.
Who is accurate or who is inaccurate?
Yeah. Yes,
and
sir.
the footage on the camera will tell. That's basically what she's saying.
So if you are looking at the footage time, it doesn't matter what time.
They
7-6. The time that she claims that she would be at the hospital would have been after 6 p.m. And the time that the uncle said that he met her to give her the key, he said would be around 9. Mm-hmm. Anytime in between them, I don't know if what camera they would be on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Definitely, I will. I will. By tomorrow, I'll get that information.
Thank you so much.
We do not want to preempt anything, but hopefully, if that's the situation, this will be used and seen as.
I want to ask you one more question. You heard anything about this black car that did the pickup from the airport and was driving Shanique around?
Okay.
Yes,
let me be frank with you.
Mm-hmm.
She's a main suspect based on the lead that the police have got.
Yes, sir.
And there's no limitation as it relates to before she left.
That question was asked.
There's no limitation. It's not limited to before she left the state and the activities during or between leaving the state and returning to the state. Nothing is left unscored.
Yes, sir.
Means of the whole logistics come into play. How was she transported? Who was involved in the transportation? What was the main mission? What was the mission? I mean, obviously, your child is injured, but I mean, we know my mother sick. Can't just. A matter of fact, my mother broke her hip, fell and broke her hip. I couldn't just leave, but it doesn't mean that I never gave her the requisite attention. But relatively a short trip. What was the mission?
Did you hear what he said? He said there are no limitations in terms of what the police intend to explore. They are not just looking at the point from which Shanique entered the country. They plan to track backwards to find out what happened leading up to her making that journey. In other words, was Shanique coming specifically for her injured child? Was there anything else around the circumstance of her arrival? Was it a pre-planned trip? Meaning it wasn't as a result of any emergency, however, it coincided with the injury of her child. If this is true, I am liking how the police might be thinking, because it really is so strange to make such a quick turnaround trip because of the injury of the child only, and then to leave without the child is ridiculous. Remember we had said that Shanique, as a trained nurse, would have known that there is no way she could travel back with that baby because he has a broken femur. And she would have been aware of the risks that are involved in taking that child on a plane when he has such a serious injury. Therefore, her returning so quickly did not make a lot of sense. What would have made more sense is for a mother to come down to Jamaica, knowing her child is injured, and stay with that child during the recovery process. We've already broken down what the treatment is for a child with a broken femur. Her child would have been in a cast for up to 6 to 8 weeks. So that immobile child would need a lot of due care and a lot of supervision. Surely that's the time a mother and a mother's attention is needed. So yes, I am glad that the police are really looking into that, if this person is who he says he is. Let's keep listening.
Yes, sir.
Relatively a short trip. What was the mission? Was it life and death situation? No. What about Pickney and Brock? What about Pickney foot Brock?
Me break it down already and tell the inspector what me think and what the role that she had played as a nurse. And I can repeat it because me said to them, I said her role was to come here and to drain the blood of Jayden, trap him down, drain him blood, and he had died because of lack of oxygen. Because when you take out the blood out of his body, the oxygen gone. And that is where he passed. And they have done the ritual with what they want to do, and that is why he is in the pond and not smelling, because he don't have any blood to smell. And blood make the body smell.
Wait, Jesus.
A stupid question. Do you think that a case that has been so promulgated, probably globally by now, not only within this Jamaican society,
Africa, everywhere. All Africa
think, help me, do you think that there could be some concealment of Jayden? It could be a case of kidnap or concealment?
Jayden no kidnap. Jayden no kidnap. Jayden was give up for a ritual.
Mr. Andrew, can I ask you another question?
Yes.
Now, this is just my opinion, right? You have a main suspect.
About what?
You have a main suspect, right? You said you're going to come out and just say,
There is a main suspect.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. But within this case, we've had a principal who has led us astray, who has distracted us, who said, he's the only one, Mr. Andrew. I'm not sure if you know this. He's the only one who has came out and made it seem as if Jayden ran away,
The principal.
and that he was spotted numerous of times. He's came to the public. He's came on platforms. He's said people have been calling him of sightings of Jayden. I hope that whoever you know also investigates this principal who is around other children.
That's right.
That would be one of the biggest crime. If somebody knowingly hide, conceal, entertain,
Mr. Andrew.
they want to use. When this has become a suspected crime, nobody of average intelligence would do that.
So this was about the principal, the last thing that was said. And he says nobody of average intelligence would even do that, as in come out here, say all those stories just for the purpose of hiding what's going on. So to me, this means the police have dismissed the principal as a priority suspect. The reason for that would be that they would have seen the footage at the school and they would have confirmed that Jayden was in fact in school and all seemed well on the Friday. This also would corroborate the stories about the things that were seen afterwards. They would have seen the Mega Mart footage and seen that he was there. They would have seen the Little Caesar footage and seen that he was there. Now, and they would have seen the school footage, right? Okay. Now, all of these things together with the statements made by the principal to them means that he's done nothing wrong. But what I want to ask the police is, have you spoken to that teacher that the principal refers to? And that the principal claimed saw Jayden, but then Jayden ran off. Did this member of staff feature in your list of key witnesses? And was that person questioned thoroughly? Listen, as much as they are trying to make it look as though he is even above average intelligence, or why would he do that? Much less somebody who is average. I do not discount any of the persons involved in this case. Let's keep listening.
Don't you think that it's strange that in this home, a baby's foot got broken? That's the first child. The second child, quote unquote, is nowhere to be found. We don't know if he's alive or unalive.
I don't want to tell. But that was one of the questions I asked actually today.
Wait. And the third child, where is child services? How come the third child haven't been removed from this home?
There are many questions asked and to be answered. Certainly, I don't have the answer. My interest here is just one of a social. I mean, it's just like my social responsibility. But as I've said before, I'm not part and parcel of this investigation. It has nothing to do with more than I'm just concerned. It's just one of the things that comes to the public for that anybody of good conscience, and particularly the nation, would want to give or show some interest in. But if there's any question that or ambiguities that you want me to clear up, that I could use my source, that's how just like how last night I came on and I never knew a lot of things, and I went out and I gleaned information and passing it on. I could just pass on whatever concern or information that I receive here. That's as much as I can do.
Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everybody in the chat, I'm sure, appreciates you.
And please be free to come over here anytime you want.
The thing is, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a low-key person, and it's not by choice either, but by default, I have to be low-key. And anything I try to do, anything I say, it's a faithful representation of what is contained in any circumstances. I'm not going to take out. I might be careful, yes. I might take out for safety reasons or for confidential reasons or according to laws of my life. But I'm not going to come here and mislead anybody. I don't know. And anything I say is what I would have found out from credible sources.
And one thing me want to say to you, sir. That you come reveal to the people them we are call me liar and all type of sitting. Say, they don't know what them attack say. See, you go dig and you go find the truth. And you're back to tell them that whatever I was saying was true.
That's true.
I'm not found anything contrary to what you have said.
Sir, and you know what I want to say, Andrew? You're the first person from Jayden gone missing. Come out here and give us some hope. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, I am assured that all hopes are not lost. And
thank you.
To be frank with you, investigations are going on, especially from the scientific position that I do.
Okay. Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
Why haven't they came and addressed the public?
Okay.
If they're doing,
I would not say that they haven't addressed the public, but you know what? In investigation, facts can be revealed, but certain in-depth information should never be revealed. I'm going to tell you why. If an arrest were to be made and someone were to be charged, understand that information could very well implicate others, as well as, let me be careful, as well as compromise the matter when it reaches court.
So you have heard for yourself what this government official, somebody who has close connections with the investigating team, you've heard what he said. There is a good reason why key information will not go out to the public. But of course, we don't expect that. What would be useful would be for the police force to put out a statement to say that investigations are going ahead and they are making progress. That's all the public needs to hear. We can't expect the police to come out here and disclose all the intricate details of what they've discovered so far. No. What I'm already picking up is that they have not eliminated that this could have been a kidnapping, that this could have been a case of concealment. So maybe they are playing two sides of the field. The question is, even though they're doing that, why would they still have Shanique as a suspect of both potential possibilities? Is it that they see Shanique as somebody who could have been involved in the kidnapping if the kidnapping did in fact take place? So, with that being said, some other critical questions were raised in this discussion. Now, the live I'm going to play next will answer some of those questions. This is a different platform, yet on TikTok, of people who are also on the ground communicating with the public around Jayden Smith's case. The first question that was asked was about this black car and who collected Shanique and had her driving around. Remember, we already disclosed who Tammy is. I want you to listen to this particular clip because it throws up some interesting detail. Take a listen.
You see next mission now, I mean, can say, I know. You see what, them are when say, you know, he must up a Perch Road up where then did I wait upon him.
No,
Yeah,
hold on. Me would have said no, watch you now. You see, first you come to something about liar. You understand? Them can answer you, save the world. A person with the lie, them can answer you.
And me supposed to answer him. I'm the one supposed to answer him. I have an appointment with that liar.
Yeah.
And me supposed to answer him. And I'm going in to pay him. I am going in with the information, with all these lies what the family tell. Everything is put together. Right? Because I lie them I tell her, we know see a lie. And everything is going towards the council. And we are going to pay them. And the lawyer have the case. And then we come back and brief. All the way you hear jump from limb to limb like bird and nest. They don't have no information. They don't have none.
Moto, why you do me a small favor, my brother? You see that interview there where them do on One North Coast Live, where the four of them did the Kamisha, the mother. You see that interview there, my boss? Why you play that interview there back to front, slow it down and listen to it. And
it's over on YouTube, you know. It's over on YouTube. I'm going to get it from somebody right now.
I can't send it to you, man. I can't send it to you. I'm going to message you some pints where you can listen to. Because let me tell you something, people. When me tell you, say, I spend night and listen to you. Because what me do, I listen, as I said earlier, I listen to what them say.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why I can come here this man and tell you, say, I feel like, say, them have a CCTV in the house where the mother and the auntie see what happened to the baby. And that is the reason why them can speak about it in the house. So Jade Demar can pick it up because anybody know a 15-year-old kid, yeah, not gonna come and tell us say the baby jump off of the bed, him jump off of the sofa and broke him femur bone. That is not a 15-year-old job, especially a 15-year-old Jamaican. Most say, yo, baby, anyway you broke. If you broke your toe at Jamaica, you broke your knee, a man say, yo, him broke your foot, him broke your hand. Jamaican will not single out, not like that. And it's
General, you are one member. Say when me company like, me say, I take you out. Me say you not 100% right, you know. Me say you 1,000,000,000% right. You see you have the right ingredients, the right information. You said the right thing. And anybody when I work with you, them not to work with nobody at all.
You see where a person just said about the parkour. I'm not sure I said the parkour thing, a joke thing. I'm not sure that a joke thing. The baby mother says she reached at the hospital 7:09 p.m. See? Just listen to me for a second.
It not add up.
Well, let me get it. Can me write them down, you know? I have them right on paper, you know. So she says she reached at the hospital 7:09 p.m. She said her mother and her father stayed there for 1 hour. That take it up to 7 to 8:09. Yeah,
that is 8:09.
Yeah, the mother said she got a KFC and she spent about 30 minutes down there. So that take it up to 7:40.
8:40 that is 8:40.
Then it take her, she said she take 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, go home.
Call the 9 o'clock right there, so.
So that's at 9 o'clock, and you ever tell me, say, from my mother will come on national TV, come tell me, say, you don't leave nobody at home. Jayden school finish 2 o'clock, and you're there from at 9 o'clock, when you ever go home. You ever say, I go phone you go 4, 9 o'clock. So listen to this now. We'll say we're 2:30 now. We are gonna start it from 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now how much hour that we check up and Jayden when you leave nobody.
You realize I never tell like those course, oh God, you're being them bad, you find out every lie, boy.
Watch it pre now. Come here, move right into where she said, but when them say about the Perth Road calling, them are say a woman say them see Jayden from Perth Road. No, but just give me time according to them, so they reach out 9 after 9, you know.
That the man in his
See.
Oh God, not course, you're bad.
Yo, brother, let me tell you something. So, and we get all of these things from what they said and not course live. So, and like somebody can say, yo, that you that pick out things out of the act, you know. And what them say me, I tell you, no.
Yeah, man,
and one go back and listen to North Coast Live, the part where them ask the auntie and the mother say, but you know, they say baby jump off her bed, and she and the baby mother say, I don't know who could have said that. You know who said? Them are said now on tape.
Yeah.
Boy, hold on, man. Hold on right there, so. Hold on right there, so. Hold on right there, so. You're 100% right, bro. And you track the case like me, you know. You're 100% right. And them are give that information. Go ahead now.
Exactly. And the auntie, you're going to tell me now, say, your son broke him foot, and you are the guardian as the auntie. And Uno don't know what happened to the baby, and them I know, and them are the Ghana shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're going to look for me, you're going to look in my face and tell me, say, Jayden tell them, so you tell me, say, Jayden going to inform on himself in the car. Remember, them I say, the baby jump on Jayden move and then sleep and broke his feet. So who give them that information when them was at the shop? How we get that information there? And he never did that.
Yeah, hold on. So him never did it. I mean, I remember if I remember with a interview him, and then he said to the person, say, I jump the baby jump off for the coach or something.
And we are interviewing, man. And we are interviewing him. Him is a liar. Remember the baby drop one time, we have 2 different statements. One baby drop one time, and you have 2 different arguments. That's a crap.
Yeah. He said Jayden Smith sight the baby, and the baby slip and broke him.
Right. So what more I have to do, right? What me like you guys to do, because when we are talking now, we are quote them. So anybody I tell you like it have to be them, I can't be we are quote them. So when you go and listen to the interview and hear when them ask the auntie and the mother that or them are say cut the interview and say talk to the auntie, your mother and I gonna tell you if you talk to auntie. I'm not gonna give you no information. I don't know who know this from who don't know this. And Jayden brother pick up Shanice from here.
From the airport.
Nothing to do no coming at Jayden
from the airport.
Pick her up from the airport. You hear that?
Yeah.
And that was confirmed by family member. So anybody
so nobody never interview him yet. So nobody never interview that they one day yet. Nobody never interview him yet.
No, this is better than Tiva say nothing.
Nobody never interview him yet. So, L.A. Lewis never get to interview him. L.A. Lewis never get to interview him.
That's look at you talking. Pick up the girl from the airport. Him pick up the little girl. Him pick up the girl from the airport and him talking. You know, him work at the call center. You understand? And him ball and him say, look here, my brother, nah go so because do him pick up Share airport. He look like he don't have nothing to do with it. He beg him have him license. You understand? So you have to realize certain things. Sometimes somebody carry you up on a mission and the English you don't have.
Motto. Listen to this motto. What may I say now? Me nah say him involved now, but me I know, man. I know, man. You know this right through. You know, can remember them have people that think that Tommy pick her up. Them have people that think that come and them nah say no. So me I show you people and say, oh no, but I feel like a Tommy pick her up or a Tommy and the brother. And that come out of one of the family member mouth. So anybody I tell I have to be the family member because I am quoting
what they are saying.
To involve in it.
That's why I want to ask Moto now. Moto, do you know any of the car? Because remember, you know, the first 2 car we hear about was a black Mark X and a white car, you know. And you see anything, you see all of the first part of the story, and this side of the story. You understand?
That's why
One
I
of those
mentioned
girl
the car
involved.
argument too.
One of those girl involved in I think I Kami, I think I Tommy. One of them involved in the
After
picking
one
up,
of the girl them a
because
drive the car,
when
but
we
I
chat
girl
the
is
car,
transferred.
when we chat the license plate, as so come, we have to get in contact with them and them have to come forward, contact, you know. You see later, I go and jump off for the live.
So who drive the black markets? Who drive the black markets?
Kami.
So who drive the next car?
Tio.
My brother, I look like driving next car,
God,
so I
man,
wish
that you
if
know.
I brother driving next
God,
car,
but alright.
I want to
See,
know
the
if I
thing
can
is this,
pick up
no,
your
Moto. You see, the thing is this, remember, I know, me not down the pan the ground, and true, me don't know nobody in the area, cause from when, listen, there's a guy, you know, from down there, me call the guy, and said to the guy, say, me said him on the first match, and I say, yo, I want you find out what color car Mr. T drive, and I want you find out what color car the brother drive. And me tell him, because these two cars came out in the very first set of argument where I go around. The black Mark X and a white car, but we never hear what Maglo was a white car.
Yes.
And if Moto can confirm it, say the boy drive a black. Listen, come on, man, you think say we are idiot?
First, you did hear one car till the argument I take time, church go up to the next car now. You understand?
Listen,
So,
a girl
I pick them pick up Jayden, you know. I pick Jayden pick up, you know. Jayden pick up off a Perth Road, you know. Pick
Yeah,
up.
but who pick him up?
One eye
Which
car
one of
them
the car
pick him up. There.
That's
Which one
the
of the car
same
pick
black
him
car they pick him up. Same black car they pick up Jayden. Pick him up.
But you what?
And that same boy there, the liar boy there, another car there, you know. Me said the liar boy because you like Jayden around there, so you have to
No,
around
remember, say him not go school on Friday, you know, so him have to depend the campaign in the car, them, you know.
Yeah,
him
of
not go school
course.
on Friday, you know.
Remember, say my phone man, you know, man. Him a the man with the on the ground and do the phone transfer, you know, man. You have to pre that.
Yeah.
Him a the man with the on the ground where correspond with Shani.
Now,
A lot of people say if police in this and police, then a lot of them no, and no so you go call and the police charge people, you know, and the prosecution charge people. So if them not have, if the police them not have enough things for go put to the prosecution, them say
Them
yo, we
can't
have
charge
this enough. Them not gonna get no charge.
Yeah,
but you see what we are doing?
doing?
Them are get nervous. What we are doing right now, them are get nervous, and that's why we now start pump it up because I tell you with children them with under pressure with children them under stress.
Yeah, we need to stay firm with the platform them for real. Like that we are talking about, you see.
Because we are more dedicated more than the police. The police they're lazy. They don't want to get up and go do no work, no hardcore work. That's the problem because and also them not have the resources either. That's why I say we need to start beat the MP them and them people because them not have the resources neither. They don't have it.
alright.
Yeah, but
family.
Let me tell you something. You know, say the police watch are simple. You see, Uncle T, if the police end up hold Uncle T for 1 week, remember me tell you, because Uncle T weak. Uncle T knows something.
Let me tell you all lazy the police them is, right? I'm telling you all lazy and Jamaica and listen.
All of them there.
Let me show you how lazy the police them is. Yesterday, the CCTV with them have from Megamart. That should have been on the national TV station long time.
I mean, pressure Megamart for that.
That fit up on the TV station. I tell some people, say, guys, when you look on the video and see if you can jog on the memory, if you say who was there. Because as a mega mad, I want for people pass through there.
That is the right work of a law. That is the right work.
I want for people can see a video in the car. At the end of the day, you can do mega mad Monday, but you never really pre. But them show you the video and say, boom, buckle, you know, somebody done that day there, and there was a bicycle park across the road. You understand? Them things they can come to them are going like a national security. Why we can't say all of these things? I know you guys are listening to the media. So can you explain to me the difference between you guys' time that you arrive in Jamaica and Mr. T? Cause let me tell you something, you know. Call it where you want now. Mr. T think precise, you know, brother.
What you mean? What you mean? You not tell no lie.
So therefore, I feed them one because they are family member. I say police verify she come at Jamaica. But here what now? A lady come from my live last night and give me a different type of scenario. And the lady said she can buy a ticket, you know. Saying and can't sleep because she get a next one where I move earlier. So but she can still have the itinerary for the 2 o'clock one. So you know, so everything come on phone these days. So if the police master can so boom and show the police the 2 o'clock one, the man then I got dig up in an car for them to get an email from her phone to see the itinerary. But she can also come 9 o'clock in the morning that the girl I explained last night on the live. So there's a whole scenario because at the end of the day,
That me I look
Shenny
on.
is
That me I look on. Tiger.
in the interview, no brother.
If Mr. T go saying gear key 10 o'clock in gear key
9.
9
Because you are gonna tell
how
me, say,
comes?
right? Let us say, all right. Let us say Mr. T don't know the exact time, right? Just say that for a second. You have to tell me, say, Mr. T, as a big 50-year-old man, don't know the difference between morning and evening. Come off of it, man. Give
Look
me a
how
break.
far 2 o'clock there. He must know a
Give me a
difference.
break, man.
You know, look like
Give me a
you know, look
break.
like you understand, like a them the time there. Yeah,
Bro,
him
something
put
just
all if you
not
don't
add
know
up,
the time,
brother.
he gonna know say I not even yet.
And him
Same
say
way.
early in the morning. And cause me even try to check, say, all right, I wonder for Saturday. Mr. T said Jayden did that school, and you know, so school not keep on Saturday. So that alone wipe out the Saturday tag completely.
Me tell them
These
say
people,
time
brother.
have to question them for the timing.
Yo,
Work
bro.
with the timing and question them with all the voice note them back where they say. Yeah man.
Right now,
So
the
you have
two
to
big thing where them have to come and answer to me right now. Them have to come answer why the auntie and the baby mother said they don't know about where the baby fall, and them are know how them are know it and unknown know it, and the auntie did in at the house and then them are was at the shop. So how him know and unknown know? It don't make no sense. It just don't make any sense,
and
brother.
then go in a room with the baby and a rush Jayden. How
Of
come you
course,
come and rush Jayden?
the Speedy big up herself. And then the auntie say when she went and pick up the baby, she said to the baby, and Jayden said, "Oh, Jayden, you have to be careful when I play the baby next time." That means to say you believe say me that play with him while not him hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Again, let me show you something. All these people that they might take me for idiot. The lady say 12 o'clock she at the hospital and one piece and can't move. This is her exact word, you know. 12 o'clock she at the hospital and she one piece and cannot move. But yet since she got to tell you say she and her husband did it. So why your husband couldn't hold the baby make her go pee? Alright, the baby get admitted 5:30 going to 6. That's what the auntie said. The baby get admitted 5:30 going to 6 in the morning. So why, if a baby get admitted with a big injury like a femur bone, right? That baby, when the doctor them know, cause every nurse when me talk, you know, say a whole heap of pain, you know, whole heap of pain that I gonna give an adult that done a baby, you know. So you tell me, say the baby get admitted 5:30 in the morning, going to 6 according to the mother, right, to the auntie, and then you go tell me now you still need to tell Mr. T if you bring back them are to come make you come help out the baby if you go use the toilet. So what the baby when the baby admit the baby now go get a bed for going with a serious injury like that. I lie the whole of my tell I holla by where them I look for Jayden. Go about to no business here and leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't like. And then then say them you got fast say you want to go with them and Jayden for go come on school time I come and you want to go get them.
All right.
Prepare.
I'm gonna tell you one next thing
Look
again.
how come Jayden alone
I don't
got
know for
school
you
now.
guys, right? I don't know for you guys, but when I don't know what time them are go back to the hospital, because I remember from one of them are interview and the father's interview, them say in the morning Mr. T dropped Jayden by the taxi stand and go the other way for go do his job, for go and work, yeah? This time them are was at the house. When Elelu asked Mr. T what was doing, him saying was him a hustle. So, you know, there's no time when them are left, you know, and go back at the hospital, you know, till in the evening. Because from in the morning when Mr. T go work, you know, and them are go tired boat, you know. Me not hear nothing about them for that idea again till in the evening when the mother say, in 9 o'clock after 8 when the mother say she go call Jayden, and them I said to her, I said, "Mommy, don't call Jayden straight because I'm not putting no credit on him phone and him SIM card black, so call him on WhatsApp." That is the only time for that idea to me about them are again, you know. You understand? And me I ask them why if the baby admitted 5:30 to 6 according to the mother, why then them are need to stay after school for come help her? Because by this time, even if I say alright, the baby admitted 5:30, you know. By 8 o'clock in the morning, we expect the baby to get a bed because it's a little young 2-year-old baby with a big serious injury. So 8 o'clock where them are should go to school and Jayden should go after school. So why you feel you need to take him out of the out of school one whole day to come help you with the baby? And Mr. T run taxi on the road, they can say, all right, here what? When you pass, when you do your treat the man, so come back down to the hospital, come give me 5 minutes, and run go to the bathroom. You could have simple do that, you know.
Amen.
You understand where I come from? These people, they're not telling the truth. They're not telling the truth.
They're smart. They think they're
And if you're
smart,
not
but
telling
they're
the truth,
smart.
it's either something you cover up. Why you not telling the truth?
And one more say again, how comes them are going to say don't call him straight, call him per WhatsApp, then he do something with the chip. That's why.
Listen, again, Mr. T say, the little boy phone never have no password on it. And when the police them got it, them are say, 1 week now the police them, 1 week now the police them have a phone and they're not pull it yet. You understand?
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. You see, Thursday night, the reason why them have to put passcode on it, because Thursday night, if anybody get Jayden phone Thursday night, 12 o'clock in the morning, they will know. Jayden probably text somebody, and probably phone somebody and say, they might go beat me, you know, or the baby foot broke and they might say, I'm me. You understand? So anybody, any activity the phone make after 6 o'clock Thursday, that person there can be.
Just believe, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Are some dreadful people, them man. And, all right.
They think they're smart.
Look at this now, right? All of these sightings where people are saying, remember, you know, every police, them have sightings from Jamaica. Woman said they see man in tired and all kind of things. But yet still, Shanice come and talk on the interview just like me. I don't believe no sighting apart from the little Caesar and the Mega Mart. I don't believe no other sighting. Nobody see him. Again, every time these sightings go on, you notice it's always the principal, the family member, or family friend, never the public.
Never the public.
The auntie come at the auntie talk on the interview say, a little girl where Jayden must lend the umbrella to, the father call her and then she talk to the little girl. All of these people can't come forward. You can't. Okay, the little girl's a baby then. Why the father can't come out and say, yes, my daughter said, you don't have to show your face. Without the vice detective, if you take a vice and say who you is, come out and say, yes, my daughter come home with the umbrella. You understand? Brother, these people, and let me tell you something. I don't believe in a coincidence, brother. I don't believe in coincidence, you know. But don't believe in a coincidence. Because you tell me, say, after 7 years, you have a child, right? And just ironically, as soon as your grandpitney foot broke, him disappear, and it's just all coincidental. There's no coincidence in this, brother. There's no coincidence in it. Them people need to pack up them bag and go to jail, because one them go to jail. You can tell them that right now.
And all them words I defy them, or they move I defy them, you know. I remember man, them something them man. Actions that defy them, man, and then I notice and think they're smarter than we.
And you see, the thing is this, my brother, let me tell you something. You see, even the way all these people stop the search, come and speak to the girl, you know, what's your name, Shan? What's your name, the one that was searching, the cousin? They speak to her, you know. And a lot of people, the cousin that was doing the search.
Oh, the cousin, Shan, yeah.
Let me tell you something, my brother. See, obviously it's the media, you know, and everybody is entitled to their opinion. But yes, when I speak directly to the person, you get a different kind of understanding, yeah? Because when I spoke to the girl, you know, the girl said, yes, nobody never searched her, she stopped. But she said that wasn't her primary reason why she stopped. She said Shanice, the little baby mother, went for her saying that she's embarrassing the family. She had begged money on the internet and I embarrassed the family. She said that's why them start to come at her. You understand? Say, oh, you're begging. Because the girl said she asked the money for buy water and juice in the searching thing. And she said that's when she start go at her. But next thing again, them come and say them can't come make an appeal for Jayden because we are threatening them and them thing that they put the court of public opinion and threatening her. But listen to this now. Remember, you know, when this thing first started, my bro, it was Jayden, it was Demar and the sister, everybody want for them head. But 1 week after all of this happened, Demar went back to school. So what kind of check them could I not get like that? What kind of check could
I get checked and they go to school?
And 1 week after Jayden went missing, he went back to school. You know, sister, them take with the idiot. Them take with the idiot.
Me don't know when I go back to school 1 week after.
Right.
I go back to school.
And yet still they said they've been getting threats. So if you are get threats, right, and you can send back Jayden, Demara school. You know, think so somebody could have borrowed money back at school. Listen, these people go here, man. These people will come down right now and come tell you what I want. Get no and I just lie, they might tell for we too.
So do you see why it is so important that we put together all of the information that is floating about on different pages, different profiles, and put it in one place? Because by hearing that comparative information, we are picking up on the details that the police are still behind on. First of all, now we are hearing that there were in fact 2 vehicles. Remember, Shanique lied and said that she took a coach, a bus, from the airport to Mandeville. We are now hearing that she was in fact collected by the brother, as in the older brother of Jayden Smith, the one who lives on the same compound, the one who works in the call center. Now, the panel is saying that, listen, he hasn't got anything to do with it. But I am saying he's way too quiet and behind the scenes. Remember, he still lives on the premises. And he may be in an awkward position in terms of speaking out about how he feels about the missing child. He may be thinking that he does not want to put his own comfort and his livelihood at risk, where he doesn't have anywhere else to go. I'm giving you some likely scenarios as to why it is that this brother has not come front and center to fight for justice for Jayden. Well, as we're hearing, Tammy is definitely one of the drivers. So the question is, why would Shanique and Tammy, aka Kamisha, hide the fact that the brother collected Shanique at the airport? Is it because he would be key in terms of identifying the anomalies in the timings that she has given to the public? Because he would be able to tell you what time she came in, what day she came in, and so on and so forth. Why is he being avoided from being involved in all of this? So we have got even more things to explore when it comes to the investigation process. We're also hearing that Jayden was collected on Perth Road, that they seem to have the impression that it was one of these cars that picked up Jayden and that Demar was actually in that car on the Friday evening because he had not been to school. Listen, all of this is crucial information that needs to be passed on to the police, and the police needs to look into it. Whose cars were involved? Who owns those cars? Was there any kind of camera footage that picked up these cars along Perth Road? Listen, one thing that I am glad about is that there is now a lawyer on the case. The individual that you heard speaking, I believe his name is Matto. He is the one that is in communication with the lawyer that is working on behalf of Jayden's mother. He is the one who has passed on the money, all of that, based on the discussions that happened on this panel. Now, there are a lot of issues around money. HTK now go touch that part. That are for them to sort out. Because it sounds as though, you can imagine, because he is the one handling the finances, etc. Many people are hesitant to send money to him as a third party when it comes to the necessary funding to support the mother. We're going to leave that alone. I am certain that community will work things out. But like I said, I am pleased that there is an individual who is mediating and working alongside the mother in order to communicate with the lawyer and pass on crucial information that has been identified by the public. Remember, solving a crime is not just the police's job. This is a situation that involves every member of the community, at yard or abroad, woman, man, or child. Anybody that has crucial information to move this investigation along is valid. People, I am still hoping and praying, hoping against hope possibly, that we get justice for this child. I will continue to update you and bring you the latest information as it comes out. There are discussions about the fact that the mother does not have a phone and that they're trying to get her a phone so she can now start to appear on platforms and voice about what is happening and how she is getting on during this whole process. Yes, I know. Eddie Lewis had given her a phone. I questioned that as well. However, it seems as though the phone has stopped working. I mean, what kind of idiot phone that Eddie Lewis gave a woman? But that's not my business. So until such times happen, I will keep you updated. And of course, if we hear anything from the mother, this is the place to be. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and click that bell so you are notified every time I drop a video. This is your girl, Hetty Chike, and I'm out.